Mr. Charlie said he running late. It's 3 o'clock. Mr. Charlie ain't nowhere to be found. I got to work at 2 p.m. though. But anyways, man, since Mr. Charlie is still running late, I went up the street to Migos, man, ordered me some food, man. I thought, shoot, ooh, look at that right there, boy. Look at that right there. Damn it, boy. I'm not at $40 an hour today. I'm back at the normal pay rate. But anyways, tear that food up while I'm waiting on Mr. Charlie. But first I gotta make some more money. Now, in the previous live video, I was telling y'all that, you know, if this trucking thing in 2025, you know, turn around, rates come up, drivers start to get a little bit of money in their pocket so they can stop hauling freight for so cheap, you know. Hopefully things turn around, maybe the administration turn around, whatever the case may be. I just want to be prepared, okay? I got cash trucks. It's very easy for me to prepare. I don't got no truck notes, no trailer notes, and don't plan on ever getting one. One question somebody asked me, they said, Andrew, if you had to do it all over again, would you still go the old truck route? Guys, I wouldn't pay a truck payment getting one of these new trucks. I wouldn't do that at all. That's just me though. The way I did is the way I like. I wouldn't change it. That's just me. I like paying dirt cheap for trucks, $15,000 or less, you know, $8,500 to rebuild the motor. I like that path right there, you know, because one thing I know, whether you buy a new truck or old truck, brakes, tires, light bulbs, a starter, these are things you're going to be change oil. You got to change oil, filters, all that stuff. It don't matter what truck you get. All that stuff, man, you still got to change. So, you know, well, Andrew, what about the fuel mileage? Mr. Charlie truck, I looked on the dash, he getting 8 miles to the gallon. 8 miles to the gallon. One thing I know about Mr. Charlie operation, anytime we park that truck, we turn it off. We don't do no idling. And that truck says it's only getting 8 miles to the gallon. And Mr. Charlie running a real efficient operation. My Detroit 12.7, we had about 7 miles to the gallon. But trucks, well, not no more, but a couple of years ago, you know, the suit and tie guys were selling these trucks to you guys as if these trucks was turning 20 miles, 30 miles to the gallon, you know, stupid stuff like that. And I guess they don't advertise that no more. So, you know, I wouldn't be paying no $100,000 for no truck for no extra 1 mile a gallon. It just ain't, the math just don't make sense for me to invest in. So yeah, I stick to the way I did it, but everybody's different. You know, understand that I've been doing it for so long that I got connections. I know how much the price of parts costs, where to get parts. I don't use no credit card, I use cash, so my stuff is a lot cheaper than if somebody came through with a credit card with a big limit. Understand, driver, if you had my same cash trucks, if you were just running, let's just say you was just running my Freightliner Classic and you got a credit card with a $100,000 limit and no balance on it, okay? Well, understand, you know, when you blow a motor, you go on a Freightliner. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it because you got that $100,000 credit card. You go on a Freightliner, paying the $30,000 and $40,000, whatever they want to rebuild that 12.7. Well, somebody like me that's got some cash, when Freightliner give me that type of quote, $30,000 and $40,000, I'm not looking to pay that. I'm looking to go to the mom and pop shop and pay you know, $8,000, $12,000 cash. You know, that's what I'm looking to do. So it's just I just doing this trucking thing, I found that, you know, when you stay away from the credit, parts, labor, a lot of stuff is a lot cheaper. But when you just got the money, of course you borrowing the money too with the credit card. When you borrowing the money from somebody because you ain't got it, it's just when you got one of these credit cards. See, just because I talk about not swiping credit cards don't mean I ain't got no credit card with a high limit. I got the Visa Signature from Navy Federal. It's got a high limit on it, okay? I got high limit credit cards too. I just don't believe in all that paying for everything on credit and all this nonsense, okay? But of course I built my credit too. I'm a W-2 worker, so I don't got nothing better to do but be doing credit farming right now, building up the limits. Anyways, when you got one of these, you don't even think about it. Hey, Freightliner, what do you want? 40,000? Swipe, no repercussions until you get that bill. So the classic of the century, Andrew, which one will you take out? I'm about to do some thinking about it because I don't know if the rates will ever pick back up. In order for rates to get picked back up, in my opinion, truck drivers have to get money in their pocket. They can't be doing this paycheck to paycheck crap. It's a lot, man. Paycheck to paycheck. This 1099, trying to avoid child support and nobody paying taxes, filing taxes. We got to get away. Well, we ain't got to get away. We just need to separate ourselves. I think that anybody trying to avoid child support, taxes, and all that, they should just go work for the Russians. Go work over there. Let's just separate the Russians from the Americans. You know, send all the blacks that don't want to own nothing, no house, no car, don't want to own nothing, don't want to take care of the kids, no type of responsibility, and all at the Russians. And let the Russians take good advantage of them, and they can work to help the Russians build up everything they need to build up for their family, so the Russians can get rich off the blacks, because the blacks is... Got to excuse what I'm saying. Sometimes I just be joking in a very serious matter, okay? I'm not saying you ain't paid your taxes, Mr. Truck Driver. I'm not saying you the one that's avoiding child support. What I'm saying is the Russians is taking advantage of you. That's all. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. So, I just need truck drivers and just get a little bit of money to their name. Let's just say all truck drivers had $10,000 liquid cash in their pocket. Man, when somebody come across talking about some dollar amount freight, you know that crap will sit at the damn dock. Because it ain't paying no money. And you ain't need no money, so you ain't got the... Well, see, when a truck driver don't need no money, they ain't got to take it. They look at that damn bank account, I got $10,000 to the good. I don't need to be hauling no dollar amount freight. Man, now you got to pay. I need $3 or more. Oh, okay. But when bills are due, ain't got no food on the table, paycheck to paycheck, Russian call you with this dollar amount crap. Man, either you take it or you send the truck stop. So you take it and. So we just need truck drivers to get more money in their pocket. How do I think they can get more money in their pocket? Take the little paycheck to paycheck you're making now, start investing in it. I understand. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's gonna take you a minute. Start with $50. That $50 over a course of a couple of months, that crap start to add up. Now you got a little bit of savings. Now you done got your $3,000. Now you ain't too iffy about just taking any and everything. Then you got 10. Next thing you know, you got 20. If all truck drivers had $20,000 in their bank account, oh my God. Oh my God. Whew, boy, this trucking thing. Have you noticed the price of everything goes up except for what a truck driver is involved in? It's so sad. It's so sad. Price of shipping goes down. Why does it go down? Because when truck drivers ain't got no money in their pocket, you can take advantage of them. When truck drivers don't desire to have anything, no goals, Oh, one thing I want to say, man, I don't know how I let this slip my mind. For my new people, for my new truck drivers getting into this industry, they like to smoke weed, okay? If you like to smoke weed, I ain't got nothing against it. Smoke your weed. Let me give you a warning though. If you're going the bottom part of Texas, across I-10, you're coming out of California, coming back through I-10, any of these low parts near the border, understand, truck driver, when you come up to a border inspection, okay, and you got weed in the truck, understand that border inspection, they only job is to look for drugs and to look for illegals. That's the only two things they looking for. Do not go through the border crossing with drugs in the truck. Because if you get anybody get caught at the border with drugs in a truck, it's one thing if you didn't know. But if you knowingly going through a border crossing, knowing you got drugs, I think they should just cut your CDL up, give you 10 years in prison. That's just give them 10 years in just for being stupid. Just for being 10 years in prison for being stupid. Just for my new drivers though. Just for my new drivers. Okay? There's nothing wrong with smoking weed, nothing wrong with none of that. Yeah, I know it's illegal and they do drug testing and I understand all that. I'm talking about going through a border crossing where their only job is literally checking for drugs. They got dogs sniffing. The dogs is, what do you think the dogs are sitting up there sniffing for drugs? X-ray machine looking for. It's like, have y'all seen them recent videos with these idiots showing up at the scale house? They ain't got no BOLs. They got a lock on the back of the trailer. They ain't got the key to the lock. They don't know nothing. They just dumb as a bag of rocks. They get in the scale house. They don't know what to say. They don't even know their own name. Truck trailer full of drugs. They don't know nothing about nothing. Just these idiots. I gotta start doing reaction videos to these idiots. Cause man, I don't know, man. I just think it's something in the weed. I just think, you know, they lacing it with fentanyl. That's why Snoop Dogg stopped smoking it. They started lacing it with fentanyl. He got away with it. I know here in Nashville, a lot of the weed is starting to be laced with fentanyl now. You know, just to keep the dope fiends coming back. That's what a lot of these people that smoke weed, I call them dope fiends, because, you know, they ain't no getting off of that. I didn't hear people around me on cocaine, crack, and other type of hardcore drugs. They was able to drop all them hardcore drugs except the weed. So sad. How did I get on this topic? What was this topic about? Oh, I think I was telling y'all about getting this thing turned around. See how my mind be racing? I be seeing so many dumb videos, man. It's just so much to talk about. I'm trying to help y'all get on track. I'm waiting on Mr. Charlie. I ain't even ate my food over here. Mr. Charlie running late, but I'm on the clock getting paid to wait on Mr. Charlie. So tell Mr. Charlie take his time. If this thing turn around, I want to have me a new water pump, new coolant hoses, new brakes, new tires, new headlights, new LED headlights that blind everybody. Yeah, you need to see me coming, okay? Need to have a overhead adjustment done on that 12.7. Any type of oil, like I said, hose, coolant hose, any of them hoses that could break off. I don't go back with that rubber crap. That rubber crap, the Freightliner give you that black rubber, I ain't going with that. I need that blue silicone heater hose that I know ain't gonna bend, break, crack, fumble, and put us on the side of the road. Give me the good stuff. New filters, new oil filter, a new air filter, the AC compressor, put that on. Somebody said something about the AC unit. And my AC unit in my Classic, I don't know how many times I done told you this. The whole thing is brand new. The whole entire AC system in the Classic is brand new. If you don't believe me, I got a whole entire video in the shop getting the whole thing done. The only thing that my Classic need, from the AC compressor to the dash, they just need to run a wire to hook it up. That way when I turn the knob, it activates the AC compressor and the whole system, okay? That's all it needs is a wire, okay? Why I didn't do it when I was making a whole bunch of money? Because if I had stopped running, we would have lost the whole contract, okay? I can't let the silos go empty when you're running a big operation. It's just that simple, okay? Getting some electrical work done on the truck, that's not something you can just call a mobile mechanic out and have done in a matter of a couple of hours. That's something that's got to go to the shop. It's going to take a while. I didn't have the time at the time. Now I got the time. Now I got the time. I can go drop it off over at Freightliner or probably Freightliner, because I don't know nobody do electrical work. So probably Freightliner. Let them hook that shoe shine up. Just give me the bill. Don't give me too big of a bill. I ain't no credit card guy. I'm a cash guy. Don't give me too big of a bill, okay? So yeah, I'm not trying to be all doom and gloom. I'm not trying to tell you go out buy you a truck. That's not. I'm speaking from what I already got. I already got trucks, okay? I'm looking to see how I can take what I got. Got a blue truck with a whole C15 cat rebuilt, okay? I'm looking to take what I got, run the hell out of it. Take all the profit, dump it in the stock market, take them trucks, sell them motherfuckers, okay? Get all the, I'm trying to see how I can squeeze the money, squeeze the life out of what I already got. Disclaimer, I'm not quitting fuel hauling. If Mr. Charlie is watching, I do these videos to entertain the people that's still out there OTR. I like selling hope. Just like when you go to Prime Meek on Monday, you going as a company driver, but you end up a lease driver. That's because when you go to orientation, they sell hope, and a lot of these drivers buy the hope. Okay, I'm selling hope. The hope is you hope that I get back in business, but you really don't want me to get back in business because I may make too much money. Okay, I'm just saying, but I got to sell the hope. I got to sell the hope. Okay. I'm finna get over here to my food. I don't even know if I went deep enough in this video, so I probably gotta make another video to go even deeper than this. Need to get into the science behind fixing up an older truck, part by part. Classic or Century? The Classic, we ain't done nothing to the motor, but it's got a brand new clutch, brand new transmission. It's ready to go. The Century, on the other hand, we got a brand new engine, brand new clutch, no transmission. Now, no work done to the 12.7 on the engine, no work done to the transmission on the blue truck. Now, transmission, $3,500. Well, that's for a 10-speed. 13-speed, I'm just gonna say $5,000. Plus $1,500 for labor, okay? That's a lot cheaper than a 12.7 rebuilt. However, my 12.7 is really strong, and I really don't see it breaking down if I run it for a year straight. So, you know, 12.7, good motor, very cheap operation. Cheap operation with cheap insurance, boy, oh my God, it's just a good combination. But I ain't got the turning radius. That's the only problem. But I love that truck, boy. I love that truck. In fact, if I would have bought that truck before I bought the Century, I probably wouldn't even bought a third truck, because the Classic was it right there. The only truck that I would actually buy probably after this Classic would be like a W900 studio. It's got to be a studio sleeper. Either that, or I always wanted a 386 Peterbilt. So probably a W900 though, studio. It just depends how big it is. You know, that ain't got the turning radius either, but you know, it's just something that look good. That's just something that look good. But you know, there's nothing wrong with the fuel hauling, but there's nothing wrong with the fuel hauling. You know, it's a good job, good steady income. Shoot, my check is the same every time. You know, I really don't have no cons to it. Also, keep in mind, when y'all watch my videos, my perspective will be totally different if I didn't own no trucks. Now, if I was just a company driver, man, I'd run the hell out of these trucks, the company trucks. I run this, stack this, man, and invest. I just keep investing. The only reason I'm thinking otherwise is because I got an opportunity to make a lot more money. It's a lot more profit and riding my cash trucks than what I can make right here. That's the only reason. And if I didn't have that opportunity, then I'd just make this right here work. Okay? I'm selling hope though, Mr. Charlie. I'm just selling hope. I don't want y'all to think I'm quitting anything like that. You know, now, and then I also know, you know, Mr. Charlie got that damn thing up in the window. It went off yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, it went off. And man, I looked up at that damn camera, and a lot of thoughts in my head. I was like, oh man, I know Mr. Charlie finna hit me tomorrow. With this video footage. So, you know, that right there is the #1 problem. If that camera wasn't in the truck, I wouldn't even be thinking about, you know, getting my trucks back together. And then, but when you got that camera going off, man, and Mr. Charles sending emails, and you just don't know, it could end any day. Any day it could end. You know, I feel like the only way I get fired from here is because of that camera. I don't see me getting fired for spilling fuel or nothing dealing with the actual job. Phone overheating. It's the end of the video. Got to go.